Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, Concord police investigating shots fired near Function Hall. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Neighbors tell us they saw
so many
a
great
wedding.
options.
Sorry about that.
A wedding party arrived here yesterday evening. Then hours later, they saw a large crowd in the parking lot and heard what they believe to be a single gunshot.
We've never been through anything like this. Never. We've never witnessed anything like this.
Kathleen Amico and her family have lived next door to the Bektash Shrine Center for more than a year. They've grown used to events at the function hall, but nothing like what they saw late last night into the early morning hours as partygoers spilled into the parking lot.
I knew that whatever celebration was happening next door was not winding down. It seemed to be ramping up and getting louder and louder.
The commotion caused Amico to look outside.
After a few minutes, I heard a gunshot.
She called 911 and says soon after, local and state police arrived carrying rifles. She says she heard what sounded like a woman crying and several people trying to leave.
I saw somebody running from the parking lot over here across the street, right next to my house.
Concord police have only confirmed they are investigating and that no one was injured, a relief for the Amico family after a long, sleepless night.
Just because the constant lights flashing throughout the house, basically through every window.
We spoke to one of the Shriners on the phone. He says everyone's happy that no one was injured. The incident remains under investigation. Anyone with information is asked to contact Concord police. In Concord, Siobhan Lopez, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Woman dies after car pins her against building in Brockton. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
At Mahoney's, we understand the importance of crafting beautiful outdoor spaces. This spring, let us help bring beauty into your home and garden.
Right now, a memorial growing tonight in Brockton for a pedestrian who was hit and killed by a car. News 25's Matt Reed is in Brockton tonight. Matt, you spoke with the victim's mother?
Duke, the mother's actually here right now, along with other family members gathering at that memorial right at the scene of where this tragic accident occurred. Now, Newton's mother tells me the victim has been identified as 32-year-old Patrice Newton. That's according to the family. Newton's mother tells me her daughter was pinned under a car that slammed into this building around 9 last night. The accident happening right at the busy intersection of Main Street and Legion Parkway. Now, all day long, as you can see, family and friends have been stopping at this growing memorial to mourn her death, but also to remember her life.
She had a heart of gold. She's gonna be missed.
My heart's broke. I want my daughter to come walking out the door, and she's not.
Now, the Plymouth County District Attorney's Office says this accident was the result of two cars crashing in the intersection, sending one of the vehicles towards the victim who was struck. Authorities say the operators of both vehicles stayed at the scene and only suffered minor injuries. Now, friends and family of Newton say she was always helping others and she would give you the clothes off her back. She leaves behind a husband.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Police ID Litchfield homicide. 3 victim taken into custody. Let's take a listen to the video from WNTW News 8 Maine.
Everybody has to work every day to make sure that they are safe, they're thinking about procedures, and it's followed through. And that has helped us achieve the best places to work in Maine and being SHARP certified. And we owe it to the employees. They do a great job on the floor.
Tonight, state police are responding to a so-called incident near the Litchfield West Gardner town line. Right now, very little information has been released, but state police and Kennebec County sheriffs have maintained a presence outside this home on the Hollowell-Litchfield Road. Since early this morning, you can see the house is still blocked off with crime scene tape. Officials have not released any details on the nature of their investigation. We are expecting an update from state police, and we will have all of those details on air and online when more information becomes available.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. OPEC is acting with noble glow of recycling the oil market, says organizers president. The organization of the petroleum exporting countries is not artificially inflating oil prices, but has instead come together with the noble goal to resurging the market. OPEC's current chairman said today. The oil market experienced a sharp downturn after an increase in shale production in the U.S. caused prices to plunge below $30 per barrel in 2016. Man who wrestled gun from shooter, I'm no hero. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
These gels have laser drilled holes. They release medicine fast for fast pain relief. Tylenol.
Last night, I went out with my best friend. We went to a club out in Antioch, the Antioch area. We left the club at about 2:30ish. We actually went to the Bell Road Waffle House first, but it was pretty packed in there, like 2 or 3 times what was in the Murfreesboro Road Waffle House. So we left there, got some gas, and then we went to the Murfreesboro Road Waffle House. Got there, I think, at about 3:17ish. When we got out our vehicles, we both saw the gold Silverado. I actually saw the silhouette of his face, but you can't really just, judge a person just off of that. So we proceeded in. We sat down at the high chairs, tabletops. I was sitting in like the first chair, and my friend was sitting in like the third chair. We had a seat, a chair in between us, and we distinctively remember the cook. The cook was actually washing dishes, and he was stacking the plates up, and he was stacking them pretty high up on the hood to where we were like, those are gonna fall off. Well, at the same time he was doing that, another Waffle House employee was actually about to go on his break, and I heard him say, he said, I'm just going to go smoke a cigarette, I'll be right back. So when we first heard what I know now is the gunshot, we thought it was plates crashing, because we had pretty much made that up in our minds that it was the plates were going to fall. Then the second one happened, then a third.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. If you want to see more of that video, we will share the link with you on the Riley King Network Facebook page. After being praised as a hero by the mayor of Nashville, James Shaw Jr. said he was just trying to save his own life when he wrestled an assault rifle from a gunman who fatally shot 4 people at a Waffle House in Tennessee. And that did it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.